Welcome back, players, to the Seas of Rashadon. I am your DM. Where we last left off, the players had made their way back to the island, settled a couple of affairs, met up with two new employees that Morgana had managed to find through the grapevine. Uh, we have Tobias, a human, and Quoth, a Kenku. When they managed to make their way back to the manor, Morgana had basically informed them that Golemov, who had retired from the adventuring affairs to more handle some personal things, uh, informed them that the prospector that they had sent into the mines hasn't reported back for a while. So the players went on an excursion to find out what had happened. All right. Back to the map. So you currently just killed a couple of creatures. All right. Everybody should have the sheet up. All right. While you were all kind of recovering from your wounds, you saw Elendel come running through the entrance of the cave and come up to you all. Elendel?
Yes, I'm here. Never fear.
Who the hell is this?
This would be the elf, a part of our company. He is the other character. I honestly don't know what the fuck your character is part of.
Well, I came from. Oh God, what's that? What's the the Isles?
The Arcanum.
The Arcanum. I'm just out roaming about. Wanted to expand my
Well, I just
my
wanted.
views of the world, and here I am.
So out of story, did his character teleport here, or was he like at the
No,
mansion?
he heard that y'all were doing an excursion, and he was like, "Oh shit, I guess I should go join him."
Okay, so he
So-
was at the mansion. He was just somebody I hadn't met yet.
Mhm.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, if everybody else says you're okay, then I guess you're okay with me too. Is everybody's wounds healed by this point? Are we all okay?
Nope.
Nope.
Is anybody? Okay, so let's all meet up. Let's hold this position here and see if we can't start patching ourselves up. Those who need it.
He'll looks at himself and you only see a couple scratches on him.
Be right back. 1 sec.
Gammond also looks at himself and he only sees minor wound, but he
So I do believe Kill and Kongol are about the only two that took a ton of damage. Oh, plus
Gammond.
No waifu bot.
Waifu
Yeah,
She's good to go.
you watched his nail once combat was done. Just banged a couple of hammer nails back into her, and she snaps back to life.
Okay.
Kill walks over to Gammond and uses.
I just kind of like the picture. I said like one of those big giant clockwork toy keys and just jammed it in her back. Went clink. Okay, we're good.
Kill does spend 10 lay on hands on Gammond, so he doesn't use a spell slot. So just 5 wounds now.
All right, so Kongol is the last one to be healed, I think. Everybody else seems in the green.
Meh, I'm not dead yet.
So is our feathery friend here? Or what's the deal with him? Since I'm just walking in on this, do I know about this?
I'm going to be honest. In the middle of the battle, he touched my shoulder, for some reason, and I don't know why.
Stranger
Nothing seemed to
danger.
happen. Yeah, nothing seemed to happen. But he did touch my shoulder in a very awkward way. Kind of threw me off. Do you care to explain why you felt the need to touch me in the middle of battle?
Who touched you?
I'm sorry, Quack.
Show us where the bad bird man touched you using the
On
stall.
the it was on the shoulder.
It would have been on your arm. I can't actually reach your shoulder. I'm tiny.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually way too tiny to reach your shoulder.
He touched me on my arm. Was it my right arm?
Yeah, it would have been your right arm.
Okay. Yeah, he touched me on my right arm. I was about to move myself.
No concerns.
Oh, damn it.
Spin.
Let me rotate that back. There we go. Boom.
Mm.
Boom. Boom. There you go. Now you're all having your little circle conversation.
I'm going to refresh the map because I was seeing 2 of everything.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's definitely not good when you see 2 of everything.
Wait, I don't want to stand right next to Koth since he touched me.
Well, kill would probably be Snitty. Yeah, I guess that would be good enough, I guess.
All right, somebody heal. Let's get somebody to patch up Kongal, so we're back up to full strength. Something tells me if we came across 2 of whatever those things were, there's a good chance we'll come across more.
What did you guys come across?
But a scratch.
were the names of
They
those things?
were.
You wanna
They were
just
giant.
You may roll a nature
Pincers.
check to understand what you saw. Yeah, they were giant shrimp creatures.
Rock lobster.
Yeah.
Are they laying around anywhere? I mean, their
I mean,
bodies
the corpses.
gotta be, right?
Yeah, the corpses would still be around, right?
Yeah, the
No,
corpses are
nothing.
still there. They look like. Give me a second.
Are we just doing all nature throws now?
I could do one.
He's rolling to see if another one comes bursting out of one of these walls and attacks us while we're
That's
doing
survival.
You
He
might
was
find out
asking
here in
what they
just a
fought.
second.
You see the corpse of a creature that looks like this. Boom. There you
Oh
go.
my god! Yeah, those are the
Okay.
things that just attacked us. 2 of them. There's one.
There's
using
one
my
corpse to the
character
north and one corpse to the south.
up here, down here. Actually, there's one right where the X is, isn't it? Or not the X. I'm sorry. That's where they came at us from.
Yeah, there's one up there and there's another down south.
So they created tunnels, correct? Didn't somebody see them come bursting through the wall? Kongal, didn't you see them come?
You would have saw it. Yeah, it bursted through the rock rubble that was up in the north.
I think those are the rough
And then yeah,
estimations.
there's one down there.
All right. So, does anybody have any idea what these things are? Does anybody have any knowledge of what these creatures might be?
Can I roll Arcana?
Nope. Your knowledge, history really wouldn't help you here. It would be a nature check, and you already don't know what these things are.
I was pretty much rolling to see if I have heard of anything like this through.
Nope. Not their history. It would be a nature check. Quaff, you know these things are called chuls. They are creatures that usually live in dark and damp areas. Same with Nil.
Don't know why I know it, but sure.
Yeah, you succeed on your nature check by a lot.
Yep.
You've watched a couple of.
How did I beat the fucking druid?
You have a +5 in nature. What the fuck?
He's not proficient in it either. He's
Do you know
just
what's
smart.
worse? Do you know what's bad?
He's super smart.
I have a
Oh.
Be right
+8
back.
Arcana.
I can hear the dog going nuts in the background.
Yeah, I have maximum intelligence.
Oh yeah. See,
Oh.
that's not mine. Mine is
What's
mine's your
What's scary to think though is I have a +8 to any Arcana roll.
All right.
I guess it would defend
So,
nature.
so tell us more about these creatures then, since you seem to know so much about them.
Well,
would-
they seem to use paras like what paralytic toxins, something like that, right?
Yep.
I don't know the words off the top of my head. A D. Yes. They seem. On that note, we should probably check Kongol since he was injected many times.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. He's a tough
He
one,
had-
but we need to check and make sure that his brain's not scrambled any more than it might already be.
He just glares at you.
The worst part is technically I fulfilled the non-magical doctor role as well.
I do not have my detect poisons. Okay.
Uh,
Well, as long as you, I believe Gammon used lesser healing on him before, so
yeah, I think use lesser restoration.
yeah,
Lesser restoration. That
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here and keep drinking. Bye.
Okay, I'm back.
Dogs are
Sorry
done.
about that.
That's fine.
But yeah, you know these creatures are called chuls.
I'm gonna keep its picture right here.
He'll keep his picture next to his bed when he sleeps, and he just turns over and wakes up to that cheery face.
I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
Do we need to check Congo for ticks or whatever those things were?
I think we do. Make sure they didn't put anything in him.
He just brandishes
Sure, you'd
his
have to roll a
big
medicine.
axe.
Mm-hmm.
No, doesn't look like they breed by any means of injection into another host.
Looks more
Big
like a
I think-
version of how they catch their prey and stuff.
Yep.
Was that medicine?
It
roll
looks
for
like the
that, or was it for-
paralyzing
was that-
agent and their venom is more towards
What?
incapacitating you so they can easily eat you.
Ah,
What
Or
you're
you're still
saying,
alive.
Toby?
I was asking if the medicine roll you did was to heal him, or was that just to get
No.
more
Nope.
info?
No, he got rid of the paralysis I had
Oh, I got you.
while I was grappled with the.
Yeah, he got hit by
No.
lesser restoration.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was gone. Y'all beat it. I took it off of you already. Well, you didn't have any poison. Yeah, you had already beaten the poison during combat.
Yeah, because he cured it.
Yeah, first
Anyway,
time.
well,
Next.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So do we go? Well, can we go? I don't know if we want to go through. Wait, what else? What else can you tell us about these creatures? Obviously, we know that they tend to dwell in places like this, but are they a colony type creature? Are they pretty individual? Do they usually travel in pairs like that? Like, what else can you tell us about these things?
Predominantly solitary. Sometimes they'll group up for pairs.
Okay.
So,
I
think
guess
of
we
them
just
like
need to,
mantis.
like a praying mantis. That's what I was thinking. All right. Well, I guess we need to go further into the cave and see if we can't find this dwarf that went missing.
It does not bode well for.
And
My
Buck says he's
character's-
behind the hole.
My character starts to walk away and lead the way.
Okay, so this is gonna be your turn of movement. So you.
Oh,
have
it's a movement turn. Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all are
I didn't
moving.
realize- Oh, okay, okay.
And Willard, is that okay
All
with you? With why?
Oh,
hold up,
this-
guys. Hold up. Go back to your originally one, where you originally were. All right. So you will move one at a time. Not everybody move at the same time. Okay. There we go.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
go
So
first.
who's going to take point and move first?
I'll go ahead and move first for now.
Kill pretty much goes Mr.
Oh, he's asking for
Diagonal.
marching order.
Yeah, pretty much.
Diagonal
That's
counts
what
as
I'm
one,
asking
right?
for your marching order.
Diagonal counts as one, right?
Where
Yes.
are we going? Are we going down?
Yes.
You notice that the trail was leading further into the cave.
Okay.
That's where that line is. That's the guy moving.
Okay, so
That
Congo
was the
from-
guy moving.
Gammon's next to Congo?
6. There
Yes.
we go.
Okay, so that's Tobias's turn. Who's moving next?
Gamma will. Making sure that the new blood doesn't get killed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
I moved. I asked about the diagonals and nobody said anything, so I
It's-
assumed.
First one.
It's one.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure. Because
I'm just going to use them as one. I'm just
He
going to use
just
them
did
as
an
one,
L
guys.
shape, so I just want to make sure.
It makes it easier to remember.
So we move by 30 feet, right?
Well, your
Yep.
movement.
So who's next?
Congo will move.
Okay. All right.
That was a lot.
I have 40 movement.
Oh, nice.
He moves faster than you. He has a big
he-
stride.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, did he like bump my shoulder when he walked past me or anything? In an
Nope.
aggressive,
Nope.
in like a
One,
move, tiny man way.
Nope.
Okay.
He doesn't even pay attention to you. Congo is a very simple man.
Yeah.
Ah,
we can only move 6, right?
Mhm.
So
Normal 30 feet? Yes.
I'll take up the next.
I move there and attempt to go move stealthily.
oh, do you want to like? Do you have it? I don't know what your class is actually.
You are stealthing.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Why'd y'all draw that other circle?
I did not.
That's kill.
Mm.
That's his lance.
Oh. What, do you have a matchstick on the end of that lens?
Nope.
That's
Can we
your
get rid of
charge?
that black line?
No, it's warding.
Wait, no, it's not. But it's 3 feet, not 6.
The black line is warding.
No, it's
A black
his.
Lance of warning.
Oh, so quick question. Can you actually make that circle travel with your character? In this engine? Or you have to
That's still stuff they're working on.
Oh, that'd be great when they do that. Actually, because that would be great. Yeah. All kinds of stuff.
Still
I mean,
working on
there-
vision and
yeah,
everything else.
there's tons of spells that could work with that. Jump would be a fucking great one.
You and your damn jump spell.
Hey,
I knew the
I
I
have
knew
to
the-
boulder.
Ooh, Super Mario Sunshine's coming back.
That's
All right,
close
Kai, your turn.
Oh, I'm allowed to move?
Yep.
now the ground is made up of what? Is this shrubs or
Stone.
stone? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
This
rocky-
is pretty much
dark-
a cave system that you're going through.
It's
you're
a dark
spelunking.
rocky cave, and I think we all just happen to have like low light or dark vision or something. So
I have dark vision built in. I don't know about you guys.
Gil has dark vision due to his goggles that he has.
I totally
Well,
don't.
I'm a bird. We don't have night vision. Sorry.
Everybody can just see because I can't do the vision
I
thing.
think that was the consensus we came to. Everybody can see.
Yep.
Unless you can't.
It's like the caves in Skyrim where
It's
there's
fine.
little holes that produce light.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next turn.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Just curious, is Tobias wearing armor from what I saw? I mean,
My character does have plate armor. Yeah, half plate armor.
okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Didn't want a fucking caster going up to the front and getting one shot.
No. I'm a bit tanky actually. So.
Okay.
Oh, and also I want to make sure that you know my left gauntlet is currently a shield, and my right gauntlet is currently in the melee. I'm sorry, not melee form, mobility form.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Cool.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Congo.
Scratching my foot. 5, 2. Okay. Whoa!
Sorry about that.
Shifted on me. That was weird.
He left the circle of warning.
I mean, not for long.
That is my movement.
Okay. Who's next?
Yammond, I think.
Is that Gammon or the elf?
That's Gammon.
Yeah.
Can you not manually rearrange the combat tracker?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, just so we have it.
Okay, so Tobias.
Ellendale was, I believe, next.
Who was after Ellendale?
Me. Hold on.
Okay, nice. The combat tracker set up in our.
Nice.
It's my turn, I believe.
All right. So, yeah, we are on Kill's turn. There we go.
Yeah, that kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Sorry. Now, y'all don't have to make your full movements, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
But we haven't seen anything yet, so.
Don't exactly want Congo barreling off into the darkness.
I'm gonna have to remake that because it was on something.
Yep. All right, and Nil, it is your turn.
I found the perfect, for anybody else that cares, the perfect little ambient music to play in the background while we're in this dungeon. It's very helpful. Oh wait, was that it?
Eventually, they're supposed to be adding music and sound effects that you can do.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be nice.
They want sound effects and like visual effects on the board, so you know when it's raining.
Is there an
or
easier way
it's
than
black.
using the bottom right tool to sit there and drag us around? To
Middle
like,
mouse.
Middle mouse.
Yep, click middle mouse.
Yeah, click and hold, and that'll move the map around. It's not my first choice for moving the camera, but it works.
That's what we got.
It's not the best.
Waifu bot.
Yep, moving her up.
Go waifu. Why can't waifu bot's picture be a waifu bot rather than that metal dog?
He would have to go change the token.
Because
Too
reasons.
much effort.
He'd have to go change the token entirely.
Yep.
I'll work
Then all
on
of
it
a-
one of these days. It's just
Yeah,
not my
all
priority
of a
right
sudden
now.
they're all sexy females or something.
Okay.
Okay, so my turn. I'm gonna call out to Kill's character. Kill, do you mind going left so we don't have two of our big strong tank or two of our biggest guys going the same direction?
Kill pretty much replies, well, for one, my lance has not detected anything of any sort so far to the left, as far as I am concerned.
Okay, I see. So you trust more in your lance than you do your own eyes. I say that as I walk off in this direction.
It's a magical lens of warning.
Kill's reply is, well, if you go that way, do not get yourself killed.
Never mind. I was gonna reply what, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, if you do what, Kill will walk up there and shout in your fucking face.
All right, I'm done with my movement.
Okay. Kongo.
Congo.
There he goes.
Am I muted?
No, not anymore.
Nope. Okay. I'll just go right here. I'll just start. I can make sure there's nothing down here.
And Kill will be pretty much sending out some of these every now and then.
Centaur sonar system. The world's never thought of it before.
Well, yeah, I guess we could say it's a radar or sonar.
Where did Congo go?
You can't
He's-
see him.
Yeah.
He's being last sight.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Hey, while y'all do that, I'm gonna run take my dog outside to go to the bathroom real quick, but I should be back in time for my movement.
Alright. So behind
Gammon,
Tobias is
Congo, and Tobias, Congo, and then Gammon, and then me.
Gammon, pretty much knowing that yeah.
Yeah, it's a little jumpy, isn't it?
1, 2.
Who's controlling Gammon?
That's Tristan's shot tonight.
Oh, we all get a chance to roll? Or control him?
No,
Nice.
just
It's
me for right
open.
now.
Yeah, it's just open, so that way he can be used.
So I get to go. Whoa, I just moved weird. Hold on.
Oh, did you put yourself in a corner? Yeah, just be careful not to clip into the black area.
Yeah, you can get stuck.
It'll cause the line of sight thing to go fucking nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, this could be just way worse, more like a rave.
So unless I attack or cast, do something, like to attack someone, I'm still stealth, right? Is that how stealth works?
I believe it's still going off of every time you move, you'll roll a stealth check.
Really?
I believe so.
I thought it was once you.
Well, we are in a pretty much stone cave, so a lot of shit's gonna amplify.
button. There's more
Oh,
stuff from
Lendell, was that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Quaff, you're to go.
I'm just gonna assume I can squeeze through. Fucking.
You can walk over other people's characters for fine. They'll let you pass. I'm assuming.
I just went under him. Let's just assume that.
Yeah, sure, that works. Also, you're not on a solid square right now.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There we go. Okay. That's Quaff. Kill.
Alright. Kill. Guess he will move further. 1, 5.
Now, for clarification, that little groove that you can see through is not a pass for you to move through.
I kind of figured.
Okay, just making sure y'all knew. Like, oh, I can't actually move through there. No, you cannot.
You can
Not
see
in our
through,
current
but
state.
you can't move.
Not
Wait,
our
I'm
current state, correctly? Like
I'm
how
sorry,
big
no.
our state is.
You would have to be small to move
Okay.
through, and not.
Oh.
You're considered medium, even though you are short.
Oh no,
we
no,
talking-
no. I'm aware of that. It's another thought.
Are we talking about that little hole right there?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
I'm ready. All right.
All right. Nil, your turn.
Oh.
Jeez.
There. 4. There.
Okay. My bot moved up. All right.
My
There we go.
Fubot's missing an A.
Wifu.
Is she powered by
Just
Wi-Fi
shut
now?
up. Just shut up right now. He can fix it later.
I'm fixing it. There you go. Waifu bot.
Okay. I was just like,
Should be Wi-Fi bot.
when did I put Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
What's the antennas?
Or boobs.
Well, obviously it's a tits, yeah.
Well, it's a nipples.
Well, it has to be. Like, I'm thinking we've.
When they get really
confirmed-
wrecked, that's when you know the signals are strongest.
I know.
Tobias, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
It is your
I
turn to move.
just asked.
I thought that meant the
Oh, it
torpedoes
is.
were ready
Oh,
to launch.
okay. Okay, so we can't go through there. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
There was a way in the
Oh, no.
chat to be able to ask the DM a question.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, real
You
quick.
can just
I put my
message me on
character-
Discord if you have a question.
I put my character back because I forgot to ask. How high is the ceiling in this place? Like, is that something I need to roll for, or is that something we just know?
It's about 3 stories.
I was about to say it's taller than I am.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me ask you this. My 30-foot grappling hook, would that reach the ceiling if it's about 3 stories? I would think so, but I'm terrible with distance measurements.
Let's see. A story is about what, 12 feet?
Yeah, 11 to
12.
12 feet.
Yeah.
I would have said around 10, but
So put the ceiling at 36 feet. You're about. I'd say yes, you could.
Also, because my power boots allow me to jump higher. Not
Yeah,
a lot.
you could
mind
reach
you.
the ceiling.
Okay, perfect.
That's
That's
all.
what I needed to know.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to know, just in case. Shit
On
hits
the
the
short
fan.
end, the story is the equivalent of about 10 to 11.
Okay. The reason I put my character back is because I didn't know if I was going to need to roll to make sure first. So now that I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
The bird makes me nervous, so I didn't want to get close to it again.
All right. Kongol, your turn.
time to move.
Awful to remember that.
Do what?
He knows that you're pretty much avoiding getting close to
Oh,
him.
can he sense that now? Okay.
I can see it in you.
Being a little cautious considering how far people are away from him.
Has nothing to do with the fact that I said it out loud.
We'll just say the passive perception. I'm looking at you. My bird eyes are just like you can't tell because bird eyes, but
he watches my character get close, stop, think about it, and then make it an exaggerated loop around him.
1 second.
Uh-oh.
It's not always an uh-oh. I'm just making sure I got everything.
That's true.
It's just when he's rolling mysterious dice is when you need to worry.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking for. I was waiting for a bunch of
Those
blank
up
dice to
there.
just start going out.
Those are up there. Those should be over there. Down there. Yep. And then, yeah. All right, you should be good. All right, that was your movement toggle.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, I just thought of something.
Gammon's turn.
Stop it.
Alright.
Okay,
Five,
while he's moving, because I know I was gone when y'all had this conversation, but
20.
did we establish if a dwarf could fit that through that tiny hole?
No,
Okay. As in we didn't establish it, or he can't?
You can't.
he can't.
Okay, gotcha.
It is only for small creatures, and dwarves are not small; they are medium.
Correct.
Mhm. And we don't have a dwarf anyway, so
I thought we're looking for one though.
You are.
we are.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying, well, maybe he crawled through there running from these creatures. But if you said he can't fit, then I'm not even gonna bother.
Like it's more of an arrow slit from what Killer can probably see.
Okay.
It's not your turn yet. Kill.
Yeah, just making sure I can somehow move that circle.
Okay. All right. Elendel, your turn.
Okay, so
Okay. Quaff. Okay. Kill.
it would actually be right out here. There you go. Okay, that doesn't clip me in.
they're back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Can we not pass over other characters?
Yeah, you
No,
can.
You
You
can,
can move
but
past a friend for free.
yep.
Okay.
But
good.
I'm just being courteous.
Since you are a massive centaur, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to trample you on this way through, you know.
Well, I appreciate that.
I mean, if he has to get through you to get to an enemy, sure.
Nil.
You leap over us.
God, that's glitching. That's as far as I can move.
Okay. Tobias.
Right. Three, 5, 6. All right.
Kongol.
And he's gone.
But you can hear his massive footsteps.
That's my movement.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm back.
Hammond is good. You said that passing through a person is free?
It does not do anything to your movement. You can freely move through each other. Allies do not restrict movement.
I'm gonna move right
The only
there.
time I ever did that was because of how small that one dungeon was.
Yeah.
Hence, I have not made dungeons that small anymore.
Just gonna make sure that I'll kind of end up stopping right in front of Nil. That's his movement.
Lindell?
So sneaky. I look like a robot that's moving.
You're not sneaking right now. I haven't seen any stealth checks.
Yeah, that's why
Except
I was
that first
asking
one.
all that stuff. That's why I asked you what breaks stealth, and you didn't say anything.
I did. And you have to constantly stealth if you're wanting to stealth. If you're just moving, you're moving.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. It's something you declare, you roll for, and then you move.
So if I do a reduced movement at like 2/3, do I stay in
Nope.
stealth? Okay.
You have to roll. You have to roll that dice every turn.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
That's stealth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Quoth, your turn.
Okay. Interesting shape for this.
Mm-hmm.
How long? How long did it take? Oh my god.
You don't want to know.
Oh, he does.
I told you can contract me out for this shit.
I will. Trust me.
Eventually.
Once you really start to hate it.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the wall since that does what we got.
I
You can
didn't
also just
click
drag
it.
your token. That's what KJ's been doing.
Yeah, so have
You
I.
just calculating it. Oh.
It's a little jumpy from our end.
I'm sorry to hear that.
About there.
Okay.
And grab that.
All right. Nil.
Mm.
All right. And then Waifu Bot. Boom. All right. Tobias, your turn.
Okay. Oops. 1, 2. Ah, hang on. Trying to zoom out so I can see how far my guy can see.
Technically, it reveals as far as possible. There's no line of sight restriction on it.
Gotcha.
So what you're seeing in your overmap isn't exactly what War might let you see.
I'm mainly just looking to see what direction I can go. So what was that, 2? I'm gonna go this way. Bam. All right. That's my movement.
Mm-hmm. Kongo.
Let's see. Ooh.
And Andy's gone.
That is a variable pile of rubble.
Okay. Gammon.
As in backgammon. Dun, 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 dun.
A giant hand comes out of the sky. No.
Oh no.
Being blocked.
You know y'all can speak, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all being very quiet so we can listen for the sounds of those fucking things digging out of the ground again. At least that's what my characters
I'm
do.
just gonna imitate the sound.
How do I look at my character's feet and stuff again? Like, isn't there a way to look at specifically my character's feet?
All right,
Abilities.
Tristan. For a little bit of help for you,
Yep,
you
got
sense no celestials, fiend, or undead,
Okay.
or any hollow space within this cave system.
That's me.
Alright.
When he makes enough checks, he just gets the ultimate answer. No.
There's
Stop doing it.
Oh, there's no demons under here.
I mean, do we know that?
Well,
Well, I mean,
there's a very short one next to him.
we got some technicalities, but
Yes. Other than the one that you always sense, that is it.
Okay. Just.
So my turn.
I know. That's why I'm saving you the extra click.
Uh-huh.
I'm saving you the click. Okay.
Clickbait.
I mean, I only did
Leno.
like after a while has passed IRL.
Hey,
so.
I just realized I have an extra 10 onto my movement from the power boots. Is that already counted so that my total is 30, or should I be moving 40 as well?
Your movement should be 40.
Mhm.
Okay. I just realized that. I will start adding a
6.
7th.
And do I roll stealth then if I want to go stealthy in here?
You want to stealth before you move, but I'll let you roll the stealth.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man. This is clarification. It's all right. That's what I'm here for.
How
Okay.
could you?
That is your stealth check.
Been checked.
You believe you are stuffed.
Yes, I do believe I am stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Makes everyone else's dice shadow dice, so when the DM rolls, it's harder to tell when he rolls.
Yeah. Well, it's also a
Mhm.
part of the Unity engine too, so.
Trying to get the DM to be a little more secretive.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
because
All
if
right.
ever
That's
the
Windows.
everyone
Quaff.
would know when he would. 2.
Okay.
I see a gap. There's a gap.
Alright.
Ah, damn it. Really? Oh, well.
I'm only seeing straight through. I don't see anything behind it right now.
Yeah, I was just checking where the gap was. Damn it.
Yeah.
Thought I got that one.
A quick fix would be like a hide phase, but that's a pain in the ass. I don't know why.
I
Yeah.
don't feel like doing it.
You just move there,
Yeah.
waiting, seeing what everyone else is doing to make sure that no one gets killed right off of it.
Okay.
You're gonna take apart my controller. That sounds like a project.
Yep.
Pain.
Nil,
Think
it is your turn, by the
words.
way.
Don't split up the party.
That's what I was thinking. I think both of our tanks basically went up.
And back to my movie.
Okay. Tobias, where are you going to go? You can speak, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay silent the entire time.
Well, I like the idea that we're listening. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we're creeping
We're
over
just silent professional psychopaths.
They're like, why is the elf standing over there pretending like he's hiding?
I mean, we're not murder
Ta-da.
hobos.
Ta-da. Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
We're murder hobos with a house.
No, we're not.
But yes, Tobias, it is your turn. Where are you going to move?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6, and I'm moving a 7th since I should have been doing that this whole time.
Now we hear
It's
this.
8, actually.
Ah! Oh, it's actually 8.
Mhm.
Yes, that's 10. Each square is a 5-foot space.
Ah, I didn't realize each square was 5-foot space. My bad. All right, and I am
The more you know.
Yep.
good to go.
Yep.
Which way are we going? He's calling back to the party. This way or that way?
Who's calling?
Congo.
Dongle.
Congo. I think I can barely hear him from where I'm at. My character can't really respond.
Oh, you can hear him. It's
You
a
can
cave.
hear
Oh, I
him.
It's a
can't.
cave.
Oh, it echoes.
It
Okay,
carries,
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cave.
It's a cave. You can
Okay.
hear him.
You ever
Sounds
been in
like
a cave?
You can hear the slight drip of water constantly somewhere
Yeah.
around you.
As we're quietly making our way through this cave.
That weird earthen sound when you're under the ground.
Kill walking in his plate.
Congo. My character starts yelling at him from across the little area that seems to be separating us. Congo, I'm on the other side of the wall to your left, but I see an opening that connects our 2 tunnels. Just keep moving
Those
forward.
rubble there.
I haven't been fully over to your. Well, no, I would have seen that, but no, for me, I see a small. My character sees a small opening.
We sure it's an opening?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to get closer.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there really no other noise in this place?
That's all you can hear from here.
'Cause-
Well, hearing no better suggestions. 10, 15, 20.
I'm the only one running up behind you.
I'm only going to move 25. I'll move right here.
I
Okay.
like the-
And that will end my movement.
Damn it. I really don't know how B-Run would play his character. Or so he's probably gonna
He's
go.
now a battle Krellick.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
YOLOs.
He's currently in dial-up transmission mode.
One, two, three, four.
Yep.
Why the fuck?
Okay. Lundell?
Okay, hold on one second. Rolling my stealth. And no. I failed.
Your stealth.
Yeah.
Do you believe you are stealthed?
Still believe it's not butter.
6.
I'd rather have actual butter than that thing.
And we buy real
Quaff?
butter.
Are we rolling dumb stealth checks again?
No, just him.
Just me trying to.
I mean, you could all be trying to stealth if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Everyone
fuck it.
can try.
Everyone can try.
Let's give it a try. Woo!
Even stealth checks are the grace of the roll.
Flat.
This one.
That's stealthy, right?
Combat situation? No.
Okay, and there's Quaff.
It's stealthy if there's no one alive at the end of it.
Yeah, his waifu comes clanking.
Exactly. Everyone has.
Clank, 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 clank.
It is 100% equal
Equal opportunity to.
Yep.
Die.
You
I
can
mean,
try and stealth all you want to.
Synth kills
that
a
is not this
paladin.
character.
Yeah.
Maybe my next one. Who knows?
Fuck, that hurt.
One did go down south where.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, Quaff went walking along towards the eastern side.
No, I don't have meta knowledge. No, please.
I know it's a little. Yeah, it's a little further.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see my marker. Yep. Okay.
That's as far as I move to make sure that new guy does not get killed.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do I take this casing off? Jesus Christ.
All right, Nil, your turn.
Uh,
The whole party is just split up.
Is there any of you who is proficient with stoneworking tools?
where would I check that?
My proficiency is
Yeah,
murdering things with a giant
That
axe.
would be under your character sheet on your abilities tab. Your proficiencies.
I'm not.
Where the hell is
Proficiency is
stoneworking tools?
Oh hell, I might as well.
carpenter tools, thieves tools, tinker's tools, smithing tools. Nothing for masonry.
And that's under skills?
No,
Abilities.
it's under your abilities tab, under proficiencies.
I'm going to shift myself to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attempt to become one with this wall.
Okay. You believe you're one with the wall.
Yay!
Okay. Waifu bot.
Clunk, clunk,
As-
clunk, clunk.
And stands there like the good little maid she is.
Could you give me a cup of tea? We're going to be here a while.
Unfortunately, we do not have the means to produce tea in this vicinity.
I should have built that tea maker in there.
What are you, a British tank company? That is true. The British do have tea makers in their tanks, so they don't have to get out and make tea.
Again, most British tanks and IFEs are nothing but big old tea makers.
Where do you think all that fucking money goes?
Yeah,
Well, a
this is
big
true.
part of it
To
too.
army development? Nah.
Well, it's just like most naval aircraft have coffee makers in them.
Because
Really?
if they didn't,
Yeah.
people would murder them.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of dead people.
You have to do a 10-hour fucking flight doing a mission. You need coffee. So there's a coffee maker. There is an NSN to order coffee maker that is installed on the aircraft.
So the extra bonus part of having a thing that makes hot water in a tank is it can also do your meals for you in the field
This is true.
That too.
without having to
MRE
leave
packs,
the tank.
You don't have to leave the. Yep. You don't have to leave.
What's the most dangerous part of being a tanker? Being outside the fucking metal box.
All right.
Let's
Who was
continue
it?
on.
Tobias, it is your turn.
It
It's
does.
back to
Continue.
You
Mars.
heard the hoof clops of Kalendel going the other direction from you.
Right. So
Kalendal.
I shall go.
Well, he doesn't know Kill's full name.
Which got longer recently.
Yeah.
3.
Kill Illustrator Elm Charger the third of Esquire,
Be one of those stupid long names.
whatever.
All right. Tobias, roll a perception check for me.
Ah, shit. All right, here we
Are
go.
you blind? Let us see.
Nope. Real quick. I'm trying to. Where do I click to do the perception check or to throw the dice
Skills.
from?
It's skills.
Oh, it is under skills. My bad. I was trying to do it off the main. There it is. And you said I can double click it.
Yep. Double click on the
There it
little.
goes. 19.
You hear what sounds like growling sounds
Uh-oh.
coming from up north.
No, oh, okay. So it's directly above me, going to
Mhm.
be ahead of Kongol and
Mm-hmm.
Ellendale. Okay. So that was only my 7th move. So I got to take one more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this right there. And I'm going to, so now I'm going to start waving my hands and get Kongol's attention.
Okay,
Kongo,
I think.
I'm being quiet while doing it. I'm just making a lot of gesticulation so he can see me.
Why are you doing that?
Shit! And he's gonna point. I did the shish with my finger, and now my character is pointing to his ear and pointing in the direction that I heard the sound.
Kongo holds up his great axe and points to it.
All right, then that's my turn.
Okay.
So
Kongo.
after holding up his great axe and pointing to it, he just walks forward anyways.
No stealth checks for Kongo.
I'm only going to move 30 though.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
You know, it's just me and Kill. We're gonna go on a life-changing adventure together.
Well, Kill's just making sure that
Down
you
the
don't get
rabbit hole.
jumped on something.
The most
and Claude are
experienced
gonna-
with the newest guy.
Y'all are gonna go find a treasure or something down there, and we're gonna get stuck
Uh-oh.
fighting something. No
He
shadow
rolled
dice.
the shadow dice.
Assume crash positions.
Oh, with the shadow game.
Shadow War has begun.
Oh, my clothes are dead. Nice.
Kongo, to your north, you see
Death and sadness.
Five-fold
Oh God.
Hmm.
that is what Kongo sees. The rest of
Tasty.
you don't.
Oh well, then I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Yep. I can't share specific with specific players, so
Well, thank goodness Kongo didn't keep walking. I guess.
Probably
that's
good.
what you see, Kongo.
Hmm.
There's a worm thing.
You say that out loud?
Yes.
Damn it, Kongo!
And
My
do you
character
say that?
yells. My character yells loud enough to make sure to try to get everybody else's attention.
Well, I think we heard with the worm thing.
Roll for that? He's just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, was he screaming or was he just saying it loudly, kind of like a worm thing, or
I
was
was
he
not
like?
screaming it.
Yeah, okay, so
It
he
was
wasn't
kind of a
screaming.
normal tone.
Oh,
But
okay,
it's a
okay.
cave. You got to remember a cave's echo.
That's right. So that okay.
Kongo, Tobias, Elendel, and the rest. Y'all hear it clearly. You hear a sound. The rest of you just hear it echoing from the cave.
Kill goes. What the fuck was
Roll
that?
initiative.
A creature. Fuck. Where's my initiative?
Main tab.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ah.
Hey.
Okay, at least I'm not like up front. I did not like that.
All right.
Oh, okay,
All right.
magic
We will
kill.
go to this. Let me go to new round. There we go. All right. Tobias, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So
You
I'm
heard
going-
that screeching sound.
Yes, yeah. You know what? We're gonna go with we're gonna roll a stealth check. Or go into stealth just as like as soon as I hear
can
that,
try.
like yeah, I'm gonna try to like be a little bit sneaky on this. Oh Jesus, that's a fail.
You don't know that.
Well, it's not a fail, but I'm not very good in stealth, and then I'm gonna move up.
Save me, Basin Jesus.
Yeah, one. Hang on, let me.
We're in your domain of Earth. Oh, glory be, save our ass.
Okay, so Congo. If Congo can see it, does that mean I can see it now? Because I do.
If your character, if you see this thing on your screen, you can
Yeah.
see it.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, I moved up to there. Congo, don't disturb it. Stay very, very quiet if you can.
Pretty sure it knows I'm already here.
Well, it hasn't moved yet. Let's just keep an eye out for it. You might want to get ready to brace yourself for an attack, though. Okay, so I said that to him.
Mhm. It's
And then I'm
actually all right. Just for clarification, during combat it is only one sentence.
Oh, this is a full blown combat. Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
yeah, it fucking is.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. I thought we had.
Why do you think you roll initiative?
You're right,
When I
you're
say
right.
roll initiative, that's the sign of, oh shit.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put my character back, and this is what's gonna happen instead. Rather than
No,
saying
no, no,
that,
you're good.
No,
Keep going.
You're good.
Keep going.
well, because my plan was to actually, I was gonna, I
Nope,
didn't know that
nope.
we had
Keep
triggered.
going what you were already doing. Keep
Trust
going
me,
what you were already doing.
yeah. I was pretending I was stealth the whole time.
Okay. Well, all right. So I'll keep doing what I was doing, which was to originally go back to my, to back the fuck up, and let Congo handle that thing. Damn it. Yeah.
Okay.
From here, while I get into a braced shooting position. And again, my gauntlets are still in a my right one is mobility, my left one is defense.
Okay.
All right, and then now my turn is done.
All right, Congo, your turn.
Sweet. Well, not being too sure what he just exactly started, I'm just gonna hold my ground here
Okay.
because he did hear the screeching, so he's gonna be a little careful.
Okay. So you're basically holding your action until this creature comes to try and attack you.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a
If
way to
it
be in
attacks.
a reactive state for if it gets in your face?
That's
or
what he's doing. He's holding his
Yeah, that's
action
what I'm
until
doing.
the
I'm
creature
holding
comes
my
to
action.
attack him.
That's what I make
So
sure.
if it does get in range, I can get a reaction on it.
Basically, he's doing Overwatch.
That's what I was thinking of. But okay,
God,
is that something you can't do that after a movement action though, right? You that's just your turn is to be in that stance rather than anything else, correct? So that way
Mhm.
I can't move like 5 spaces and then go into that stance or anything.
No.
Okay, got you.
All right.
Whose turn?
All right. It's my turn.
I forgot to do someone.
And where is it?
We don't get to see that thing's initiative, do we?
No.
No, you go on the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I don't see it.
I see it. It goes at
Yeah, I
19.
see that.
I see kills is at 19. I don't
Five,
see that things.
10,
Hmm.
15,
Why don't I see
12,
that things?
5.
It's at 19, so
Okay.
Close your combat tracker and reopen.
30. Okay. All right, kill. Your turn.
I forgot to do Gammond.
Oh,
He can go later.
yep. All right, kill. It's your turn.
Kill here and that. He is just gonna sprint. So 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh, there.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Yeah, I'll just be right there. That's 80
No,
feet.
you can move up there. That's 80.
Alright.
Quaff. You heard that sound behind you.
Then you start hearing the thumping of hooves and armor.
Yeah, you probably turned around, saw fucking kill, book it,
yeah.
and full fucking sprint the other way.
Yep. Oh, that was jumpy.
You can use the dash action to, yeah, okay.
Yeah, what's full dash? It's
It's double your movement.
Yep.
Yeah,
But you
Yeah.
can't do any other actions that turn.
yeah. So that should be about there. Yes, we'll say there.
Okay.
Do you know which side of the cave it came from?
You heard it coming from behind you,
All right.
and everybody looks like they're heading towards that other direction from you.
All right.
All right, Alindo.
Cal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will set myself up here. Because I can line of sight, like, if I were to attack with a bow or something like that, or a spell.
What you can see is what you have line of sight of.
Yeah, but if anything moves in front of Congo, I won't hit him, right? With my.
Probably not.
Okay, good. That's what I was aiming for.
Okay. Nil.
Oh, stuff's happening. Yeah, this seems like a safe spot to kind of hide.
Okay. Any orders for Waifu Bot?
Stick with me and make sure I don't get eaten.
Affirmative. All right. Okay.
Okay. Nothing happened yet.
Not yet.
Okay. I realized I was getting hungry.
Ooh. Don't like that. Don't like 2 of those.
Checking some things. Give me a second. Okay.
I like that even less.
No, we ain't dead yet.
And the alpha when the quote unquote alpha suddenly disappears, that's when I start to get nervous.
I don't know. I can't see any of them.
By the way, what's WaifuBot doing? I did miss that.
She's just basically acting as my rear guard, making sure I don't get eaten.
Okay.
Because I have not a fucking clue where any of these things are. So essentially, I just set myself in the choke point. All I know is most of the party is on one side, and I don't know what the fuck's the other side. So this is my hole. This is where I'm hiding. If it moves, I'm going to shoot it.
You will shoot it.
Ooh.
My job is not frontline combat. Period.
Oh, damn. That's fine.
My turn?
It is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to open fire on that motherfucker. I'm going to do Grick. Does that do it?
Remember to only have one targeted, by the way.
Do I have both targeted? How do I,
Mm-hmm.
how do I untarget?
Control click on it. Because if you're going to shoot if you're going to shoot number 2, you're going to take it at disadvantage because Kongo is standing in direct line of sight between the two of you.
Ah, damn. Okay.
And I'm not exactly small.
No. But I can take a shot at the one in the back.
Yep, that one is clear line of sight from you.
How? Okay, hang on. Now am I targeting
Shenanigans.
it? Or control click targets it. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to target that one. Yeah, I'm going to just shoot at this one. Good luck, Kongo.
That's also out of the so your gun shoots fine at 40 feet and under. Beyond
it's
that,
at
it's a
45.
disadvantage.
It's at 45. Oh, damn. So
Yep.
either way, I got. What is the
Yep.
disadvantage the same for both situations as far as the
Yep.
dice roll goes?
Yeah,
if that's the case,
you
then
can
I
hit the
will-
dis button on the bottom left-hand corner, and that's disadvantage.
Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I will attack the one in front of Kongo. And then I have to click the disadvantage button? Or is that just telling, or are the numbers telling me what the disadvantage is?
No.
You hit dis.
Okay. And then I roll?
Roll to attack.
All right. Ooh.
Still a hit.
Fantastic. And so, do I need to roll the damage now? 1d12 plus 3.
Like,
Not bad.
So, boom.
Good
All
job,
right. So,
Mr. Musket.
he is now taking some
Kongo,
damage.
roll a perception for me.
Okay, please hold. Kills perception.
Ten.
I'm really
Okay.
perceiving tonight.
Do your turn.
Do your turn. Nothing wrong with a good old fashioned regular rage. Gonna throw right.
Okay, 1 second.
All right. Now that that is done, gonna step forward. Number 2 here.
Bash his
The
brains.
rest of an axe. And it hit.
Hooray. Oh shit, I gotta.
Jeez.
Now my extra attack.
Hit. Dead.
Okay.
My turn. Rah!
I forgot to get my combat
Gammons
music go.
turn.
Well, obviously, Sabaton's the best combat music.
No, I'm literally just D&D combat music, and it's got fantastic stuff. It's not too heavy. It's not too in your face.
I'm
It's
hoping
just
we get some good.
Wait, you guys actually have proper combat music?
I do.
Guys,
Yeah, man.
shut up.
I love. Oh,
Guys.
actually, I forgot. I was gonna do.
Guys. Let's keep it going.
Sorry.
Focus.
Gamma's just going to hold his turn upon moving.
Okay.
Gil's turn. Seeing Congo pretty much, I guess he would see that thing die, or hear it die.
Yeah,
Why
you heard
slice
some
the
chunking
mincemeat?
sounds.
5, 10, 15,
Hell yeah.
30, 35, 40. That's as far as I can get.
Kill, roll a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm. There's another creature in here.
That's clever.
It was part of the wall. You saw its scales move.
Congo, you missed one.
I still can't see this thing.
You're out of line of sight.
I know. That's why that's what had me worried.
Is that thing large?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Congo's large, right?
No.
No.
Oh, he's medium?
Mm-hmm.
Even Tristan's centaur is medium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quoth, your turn.
Fly to us.
Except he... No, I'm not going to spoil that. But anyway, since this is not my turn right now, I'm going to go take a piss.
Drag. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can see it. Hello. So wait, did it reveal itself because of Tristan's role, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna count it as.
Oh, okay. Cause like I wanted to check if I see that for thing too. So, all right. So,
I know part of Warlord's probably going, yay, they noticed it. The other part's going, damn, I don't get a sneak attack on somebody now.
Whoops. Pointers. Remove this. All right. All right. Hits.
I can't even see Quoth on here.
All right, and then the chill effect. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And that is turn.
Lindell.
I'm going to shoot firebolt at it.
Okay, at disadvantage because there are people blocking you. Well, actually, no, it's a large, so never mind. No disadvantage.
Ooh, excuse me.
For a miss.
Damn it.
You watch as your firebolt hits this thing, but does nothing to it. It's a
Ugh.
big, chunky motherfucker.
Okay. I'm going to stay exactly where I am then.
Okay.
Smart.
Nil.
Mm,
You were still way too far, and plus you had to roll many disadvantages.
It's just one disadvantage.
I know. Theatrical.
Yeah, I get you.
He was playing Risk of Rain. Oh, it's Ghosty.
mm. Part of me doesn't want to shoot just so I don't plank someone in the back of the head with a shit roll. I guarantee that's going to happen.
Might not. Still take a
Plus,
shot.
I'm almost maximum range.
Yep. You'd also move up.
This thing can cloak. I'm quite happy being behind all the meat shield.
Let me see if I can. Like, how does a spell work?
One person, two person, three person, plus that.
It's just one disadvantage. It's not double or triple. It's either disadvantage or advantage.
Miss.
It's a miss.
Ugh.
You take the shot at the creature, but it's a far shot for you.
Always is. Even
Yeah, you take
15
another.
misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay back here for the rest of the combat then. You guys
Okay.
have fun.
Bot still doing?
Wifebot's orders still stand. Guard you.
Yep, because this motherfucker can teleport and she can't get surprised, so. Well, not teleport, but he can turn fucking invisible.
Well, he didn't really turn invisible. He kind of blended in with the rocks. Tristan just pointed it out for everybody. He's like, it's over there.
Oh shit!
I literally haven't gotten to even see it yet because of
Yeah,
where I'm at.
Where the fuck are you? Like, Jesus.
I saw those two, and I was like, "Cool, shoot at that."
He like disappeared.
Let's see what this thing does. Oh God! Now I see it. Well, wait. The two creatures we fought before were big, correct?
Hmm? They're mediums. This is large.
They were. Oh, okay. They took up 4 squares as well. That's why I was wondering.
Hit.
Oh, that's a lot.
I mean, ow.
I mean, you were already hurting before.
And a miss. He watches these tentacles just grip onto Conkle and hold him in place, and that like starts binding him in spots and like ripping into him because they're barbed. And then you watch as this beak from the center of its mouth tries to bite at you, and you kind of dodge away from the beak as it comes to make that final attack.
I thought we were fighting worms, not octopus.
They're worms with octopus appendages.
I'm waiting for the 6 digits then.
Miss.
I need the 6 digits and the tags. What tags are we looking at?
When you miss.
Tobias, your turn.
All right. Okay, good. The Grick is he within range, or do I need to move based on where I'm at?
I'd say you could see part of it, but not fully. It would get cover from where you're shooting now.
All right, so if I moved over to here, though,
That's a better shot.
all right. So we will do that, and okay, not doing that. Oh, okay. We'll save that for later. All right, so I'm just gonna shoot at him again with my handy dandy musket. So
Hit.
fantastic. Now for the damage. Oh,
Okay. Good hit.
so how much damage did I do? 7? Oh, because he resisted.
Congo.
Well, lovely rage actions. I'm going to try to hit the tiny one.
Hit.
The tiny one was the last one to try to hit me.
Nice.
Smash. Smash
I
him.
love having
Kill
this
the-
much strength.
Kill the tiny ones.
Dead.
Kill the
Holy
babies.
shit.
Nice.
Very good.
All right, babies out of the way.
Rage
Now we can.
plus. That's very nice.
Jesus.
And now he turns to glare at the alpha.
You are next.
Gammon.
Alright. Most of his heavy hitting needs open.
Hmm.
And this is a failure.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is a second level.
Okay. It's a good bit of damage still.
And with magic, he only gets one attack with magic, right?
Oh yeah.
It's Gamma's turn.
Okay. Kill.
Kill goes up to this. Kill a move here. And use the second level spot.
Stab him. Poke him with your lance.
Need to not undo that.
Oh shit. Well, didn't want to do that.
Kill does this. That uses up a second level. Rolls for attack. 18. Hit.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Miss.
Ah, okay.
Just a miss.
And that's his turn.
Quaff.
All right.
Is this one time? Okay, double up. Okay. That's 10 rounds.
I mean, he's already getting close.
Yeah, he's damn close. Nice.
Dirty 20. Damage.
All right. He is critical.
Highly effective cantrip. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cantrips aren't bad.
Nope.
I mean, I bet if I prepped some actual, a better selection of combat
My
spells.
turn?
It is your turn.
I'm gonna run up, drawing my
does this work?
drawing my longsword, using it two-handed to engage,
Mm-hmm.
and then get right there and attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm using it two-handed, do I just how do I figure out that damage?
It's should be on the.
Because it only says 1d8 plus 6.
We'll just roll a d10
Okay.
if it comes to damage. First, you have to roll a hit.
Yes.
Hit.
All right.
D10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just dropped it on it and didn't do anything.
No, roll a d10. I'm
okay,
gonna
okay.
have to do the math.
The old school way.
Okay. So
I've got proficiency in greatsword, so versatile. So
Could he have done can he add an advantage +2 since he rolled a 2?
no.
No.
Okay. Or that so that doesn't just add 2 to whatever comes out.
skills,
Mm-mm.
abilities, great weapon. So under great weapon, it says when you roll a 1 or 2 on damage die for an attack, you make with a weapon you're wielding two-hand, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll, even if it is a 1 or 2.
Okay.
Ho!
Okay.
That counts.
And it's dead.
Yay!
Nice.
Combat's done.
Glad I took that fucking skill.
Yeah, when it comes up, Congo, how badly damaged are you? Don't say a number, just describe how you look.
I've had worse. Well, he says that with obvious
really don't want
bit of bleeding.
Let's say that's done.
Clean my
All right,
weapon.
are we officially out of combat to where we can move
You are out
normal
of combat.
again, or- Okay. I'm gonna move up to the other group up here. 1,
Oh, there you were.
2,
Yeah, y'all can move now.
3,
We're gonna just do group movement.
4. Okay. I'm just gonna walk up behind everybody.
Help speed this
Is
up a little
everybody
bit.
okay? I'm just gonna walk up and ask. Everybody okay?
You see Kill,
Alive.
his armor looks fairly shiny other than a little bit of his blood from last battle.
Okay. I'm starting to think this dwarf sir that we're looking for may not have made it out of here in one piece.
We do not know that for sure, Mr. Tobias.
True. I guess we do need to lay eyes on a body. And if we don't lay eyes on a body, we can assume he's inside one of these things.
Again, still, does the bigger one like have a maw that looks like it can fit a dwarf in its maw?
No, but it looks like it could rip a dwarf into pieces and eat it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, let's go see if it has treasure.
Kill looks at Elendel and goes, "If you wish to go scrounging inside its bowels, I will not stop you, but I suggest you clean up afterwards."
Well,
Let's just continue till we find the dwarf and not listen to the pointy-eared one.
I
I
start
agree.
gutting it.
I agree.
Are you wanting to search the body?
Yep.
Roll a
I got it.
survival.
I swear to God, if he finds something in here.
Your skills with preparing a fresh kill are not that high. It's not something you've trained in, so you aren't. You're just kind of hacking into it and just not making any real progress. The large carcass is ruined. No one else can try.
Okay.
I had a feeling you would say that.
Mm-hmm.
I just took this
Um,
wrong.
I was just gonna cut it lengthwise and just rip it open.
And you were not good at it.
Oh, you can no longer rotate other portraits. That's nice.
Yeah, I can't like spin everybody.
Come.
It's great.
Anyways,
Gentlemen, let's continue this
All right, which direction do y'all want to go?
journey.
I'm gonna go in the direction of the dead bodies.
Yeah, let's keep going in the direction these monsters are coming from.
Okay. 1 second. Let me reset some things. Yeah, for
I
all
like
intents and
making my
purposes,
character.
by the end of that combat, your AC bonus disappeared.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was honestly curious why it was still there.
Yeah, because it has actually a very long time.
Where's this
I like
thing look
making my character rotate when he talks. No. Oops. Until that happens. There
I'm
we go.
moving you to make
Moving
it
us all.
easier.
Can you not
Alright,
grab us all? And move
Someone
us as one?
make. No, I can't.
Oh man.
Make one of you leader, and that's the one I'm going to move, and that's where everybody will move to.
Kill.
So who's going to be the lead point?
I vote the
do
centaur since
kill.
he's the fastest and the
the one,
biggest.
the one who is less damaged.
Yes.
The one who is obviously
Okay,
less.
so everyone will move on Killendel. So Kill will make the moves, and I'll just drag everybody.
Okay.
Cool.
Must feel like waiting until he runs into something.
Well, I want to get y'all through this thing.
Yeah.
Kill will
But
move
we
there.
could move him forward. When something does happen, we could.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, just move him around, and then once we come across something, we'll all get over there.
It's safe.
Perception.
1 second. I want.
Call
Nil.
it the cube formation.
What am I doing now?
Roll a, because y'all see in this area, it's pretty much a dead end cave, but you do see some glistenings or some strange, looks like ore veins of some kind in the rocks. Nil, at disadvantage, roll an intelligence check for me.
Just a
Excuse me.
base intelligence check?
Mm-hmm. At disadvantage. Because you have knowledge in Siegebreaker tools, I'm allowing you to make this roll.
17.
That looks like iron veins in here.
Just basic iron?
Just basic iron.
Okay.
We can't really do metallurgy at this time.
Might be worth coming back and getting at a later time. Maybe have some of the villagers come and start turning this into a proper mine.
Well, we should finish killing everything.
Agreed. Let's clear this
Mhm.
place out, then we can focus on profit.
What did we find?
Iron.
But I see no dwarf here. We should
Iron.
probably turn around.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Let us head back in the other direction, and we'll go south further into the cave.
Kill moves Into a spot that everyone can move in. Right there.
Okay.
Pretty much just leading right out from.
Or,
Pretty much.
yeah,
Nine-
just drag your characters on kill. So
Party formation. Oh.
Just drag on them.
yeah, just drag around kill.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. I'll move nil.
Did I just?
Uh oh, we phased inside of each other.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Well, I tried. Okay, well, I moved too,
So-
so let's see. Okay,
Okay.
maybe I didn't move. There we go.
Kill pretty much pulls that there is the way that Tobias was down by, and then there's a way that our friend Quoth and I were looking at. One leads to the east, I believe, and the other way leads towards the southwest.
I didn't see anything in that direction,
Neither did I.
but I didn't get a good look either before we were attacked by these big creatures here. Either way works for me.
Quoth, did you see anything on your side that I did not glimpse?
Nothing of interest.
Shall we check the southwest since we're closest to it then?
Yes. I will lead the way since Mr. Golemov is still fairly well injured. Or not Golemov, Congo.
I was like, Golemov is back at the car. He looks up like, did someone call my name?
Jesus.
He feels a disturbance in the
Throwing my
forest.
axe in the
Our Master
air.
Yoda's not
I
here.
can still fight.
Our 7-foot-tall Master Yoda is currently missing.
I do not.
Shame.
I do not know what this Yoda is.
Little short green dude talks funny. Master
Oh,
of magical thoughts.
Yeah, I'll move myself back. So just before we get in,
Okay.
See a little right there. That's interesting.
so
Feel like I
people
shattered.
pretty much. So if something is on the way, we pretty much have a chokehold on it.
Come on.
Jesus.
My
There we
position
go.
next to kill.
Well,
There you
I'm
go.
trying to
Square.
move my guy, but damn, everybody's trying to move at the same time, so my character keeps getting spit back out at the original spot. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, network stability is a big thing I need to work on.
Yeah.
It's just the amount of things happening now is
Hello
Okay.
tonight is my
But
old
my dice
friend.
color didn't transfer over.
I've come to ring with you
Can you
again.
change the color of our dice?
No,
Yeah.
down this way.
In the top right hand corner,
Yeah.
you can click the little, what looks like the
Colors?
little color easel,
Oh yeah.
and you can change the color. You can
Oh,
add as
I'm-
much.
it only changes the dice. Okay.
As much as I'm aware right now, I've been forfeited movement and he's doing it. So it's whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I'm just doing it to help out.
Alright.
All right. So
Kill.
is there anything down here to the southwest?
So I'm essentially just waiting for next combat.
Kill is moves into here. Is
yeah,
about
I'm just trying to do the turn movement.
30 feet,
Just to count.
roughly.
Well, when
Oh,
you
that
have like a
does-
small army, it takes forever.
It does open up. That's why you need to be able to grab groups and pull them all together at the same time.
Yes.
Hopefully they had that.
I need to check their like little forums thing
Yeah.
because I might throw the suggestion up if no one else has.
A party movement function.
Yeah. I'm surprised the DM can't just do that.
Yeah, no, there isn't. I can have marching order, and that is about it. I do not have a mass select function,
Yeah.
which would
Progress
be
will be
helpful
made.
for like army movement and stuff like that.
Well, we can just say this group about such and such wide and such that tall as that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now where? Again, we have a left or a right.
I believe that is more of a down southern approach.
So.
Since as you can see, it kind of bends downward towards the south.
So to my right then.
Mm-hmm.
Tally ho. After you.
I do not know what this tally ho means.
No, you have to move yourself for a minute. I've got to do some things real quick.
Oh. I have to pay attention again.
Yep.
I squeeze against the wall.
I mean, you're a lot smaller than Killed, so that's why you kind of left some space on that bait.
These corridors seem to be getting tighter in this direction.
It will not let me click and drag. Yay!
It just
Well,
did
now it did it.
it was just lagging behind. I got waifu bot.
I think it's when everybody tries to do it is when the game kind of freaks out.
I can't
Yeah.
move my thing anymore, so I'm just gonna wait for a while until it figures
I
out what
got
it's
you.
doing.
You're now moved to the square.
Okay.
Good. That didn't make me comfortable.
It opens to a larger chamber towards the end of this path.
Roll
Initiative.
Everybody roll a perception.
To perceive one's own demise.
It'll let me click on my
I
skill.
almost rolled the wrong thing.
There we go. I think I need to drag this a little bit.
We all
that's
don't
one.
see shit.
I don't know that.
The virus knows something.
I think I got something. Ooh, definitely.
World.
Cloth got something.
But didn't you guys got something?
Kongol, Tobias, and Quoth. Y'all hear what sounds like a weird slurching sound, and it sounds like animalish noises coming up further ahead.
I've never heard the word slurching.
Yeah, it's a
used,
new one to
so-
me. All right.
Okay.
But it sounds like
well,
cooing sounds almost.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm still not happy about that. Does anybody else hear that noise?
Yes.
That slurching sound. Okay, good. Making sure I wasn't the only one.
Quoth, you can roll a nature check for me.
Nature.
Mhm.
All right. Oh, let me try. Actually, grab nature.
Ooh, what are those things? Interesting.
There we go.
You don't know what they are.
Ah.
I mean, my character doesn't, but I can clearly see the names. So
Mhm.
that's why that's what I said was ooh, interesting.
Nope.
Um,
Oddly enough, nature is not my thing because a druid. You know.
You are proficient in it. You just didn't roll high. This is the
Yeah.
one it slipped your mind. It's like I should know what that is, but I don't. Oh well.
The cave, like the acoustics of the cave, are fucking with me. My bird
There you
ears
go.
are attuned.
how can I check what my actual nature is, number wise?
It's up
Under your skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking at skills, and it's just
Right
got the
underneath
star.
medicine.
Oh, the
So you are
stars.
proficient in nature.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not proficient in it. I was just curious what the number was, but I can't
Oh.
see a number next to it. All I see is the number.
That
of dice
means
I rolled.
it's just you have no bonuses to it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right. Proceed on.
Mr. Kill, you take the lead still down this thin corridor.
Alright, I do not know what what you say is making that noise, but I guess I'll find out shortly.
I'll let you know if I hear it again.
Oh, y'all can still hear it.
I thought
Oh,
only
okay.
3 of
Oh,
us
so
could
it's not-
hear it.
The three
Gotcha.
of them can still hear it.
Okay, so
What if
Don't
I
worry,
reproduce the sound for them?
we're getting closer. I'll
I'm
let you.
Okay.
Love.
You reproduce the sound, and it sounds like a.
You just hear that coming out of the bird, guys. Don't worry. I
Sounds
open
like
my beak and then
Sounds
I
like he's eating
reproduce.
something.
Sorry, that's the snack I had on the ship. But no, I relayed to the rest of the group what it sounds like.
That
Alright.
is what y'all
Play
hear.
that back.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let me move these guys up. There we go.
Kill's only going to move as fast as their slowest player, so 30 feet is good. Okay, this is how fast this person can
Mm-hmm.
go. Move to
I resent that.
here, and Gammond moves there.
Second move.
Okay.
Well,
Moving.
I thought that you're back to dragging me around.
I just did that because you weren't moving. I thought you'd stepped away for a minute.
No. Also, I can't drag myself. It takes like a solid minute delay.
Oh, okay. I got you then.
Like, I can try, but it's not moving. Trust me, it's not.
I got you. I got you, man. You're all right. I'm here to help. Also kill you. But not in that order.
You're to help kill me.
That's just
You had to step away, Tristan? Tristan?
Shit.
I think we lost Tristan for a minute. Well, everybody, until Tristan gets back.
I would say just if you just want to move him up, like
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
bases.
Okay,
Yeah.
just loud brother. All right, cool. Got you.
Okay.
All right.
Continue.
You can all now clearly hear the sound. By the way.
Okay. I suggest we ease with due caution as we have been. No telling what this noise will turn out to be.
Do I recognize the sound from National Geographic?
No.
no.
You-
Does, does nobody's magic tell them
You
what
can-
this
I
is
mean,
up
the
ahead?
famous scholar by the name of Attenborough Jasun.
No, wait, shut up. No.
And
Documentary series.
someone
time.
called Sasaki?
Let's see if this works out.
Okay, yeah. All right, go ahead and move up.
All right, moving forward 30 foot.
And then there was something about a lesser deity known as Irwin.
His name is Sacred. He was a famous human explorer who had a really high love of the natural wildlife. He regretfully lost his life in a freak animal accident. But his name will always
Get out
be
of
known
me.
forever.
Get out of me! I was here first.
Along with the name of the, some would say, the false deity, Basement Jesus. Uh-oh. Even mine lagged up for a minute there. Holy shit.
Because we're all trying to move at the same time.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Nothing ever is, to be honest.
There's a little bit of rubble over there you can see. But it looks like you could probably scale through it. But the rest of the cave opens up clearly to the east.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's some rubble over there. You believe you could crawl your way in?
Some of us could.
I think if anybody's going to go crawling into something in a dangerous procurement, I think it should be Waifu Bot.
You just want to look up her skirt.
Sure.
Eliza,
Oh shit.
what have we told you about making your bots have that? They are not.
What?
As far as I know, Neliza did not engineer Waifubot with genitals. Excuse me.
Bless you.
You don't want to see what's in the shed.
As
So is
far as we
anyone gonna-
know,
Continue
Neliza
on.
never engineered genitals on Waifubot.
So is anyone
In fact,
gonna go
the skirt seems
up
to
there?
never move.
I was waiting for him to see if he would send Waifu Bot up there, so
There
that
seems
none
to
of
be
us had to risk
perpetual
our necks.
darkness under the skirt.
And if any of her clothes gets ripped, even in the middle of the darkest cave, there's just a sudden light shaft comes
Is
through.
Waifu Bot
Yes.
moving up there? That's the question.
Yeah, that's been the question. Is Waifu Bot going to crawl through the rubble for us? Or are we going to continue to talk about her under nether realm?
It's a yes or no question, dude.
I don't even know where the fuck she's climbing up. I can't directly control her. That's
You
I think
can
it's
command her to
thing.
crawl up those rocks.
Where that
just
arrow
there.
I just drew?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh shit. Dang,
sure,
hold on.
send her to her death. I'll build a new one later.
Reshare the window real quick. I was getting rid of some stuff.
Okay, you order Waifu Bot, and she gives a bow. As you wish, master. And she makes her way into there.
Hide the thing.
Y'all see her crawl up through the rubble. And she looks back at you all. I see 2 life forms.
Well,
Okay.
now can you have her elaborate for us?
Like, does she just not know what anything is?
No. She is
Are they
not
hostile?
intelligent.
Are they
Oh, we
hostile?
need more reading Rainbow after this.
She is barely sentient when it comes to intelligence.
Can she describe the life forms to us? Their physical forms? Surely
They
she can do
appear
that.
to be 2 large life forms rubbing
Oh.
against each